back to my channel. In this video I am going to be showing you how I created my very first my very first flip book. Is that what it's called? The flip book? Yes, the flip book. So I'm showing you just now. I am going to be using 4 envelopes, and these are extras. They're part of the kit. Well, you could buy them like the cards and the actual envelopes together at Hobby Lobby. So what I'm doing right now is I am scoring. I don't know the measurement, but I am scoring one line above the envelope fold original line. Does that make sense? Like where the envelope already comes with the fold. So I literally just put it on my scoreboard and went the next line over. As right now I am going to be adhering them, and I'm just using my brand new glue gun. Is that what it's called? Glue gun. I don't know what things are called, you guys. Anyways, this is the third one. I'm working on my number 4, and then before I get started on what kind of collection I wanted to use, I wanted to honestly use up a lot of my scrap that I had left over, and so I'm just going through my little drawer that I keep, and I'm pulling everything that's brown, green, earthy, did I say browns, greens, whites? And I'm also pulling the little scraps of paper and collection that I had left over from the garden party. I know that you guys have seen me create a few projects using these scraps, so that I'm just gonna honestly finish it up so that I could use as much as possible. And then the remainder I'll probably just make like some embellishments or things like that. But I'm going to, like I said, start using some of the scrap piece of paper and trimming it down to the size, adhering it, and then working on a page. I was debating whether I should make this a super long video or like just maybe show you like 1 or 2. That's my cat. If you guys hear the jingle, that's Nick over here coming to be petted, because he's such an attention seeker. And where was my train of thought? Because he totally just distracted me. I know, right? I get distracted easily. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I was debating whether I should do the entire video because I didn't want it to be too long, and I only wanted to show you like 1 or 2 videos. But this is, I mean, not 1 or 2 videos, 1 or 2 layouts. They're not really called layouts, but I guess a page of the flip book, and then show you the final product at the end. But I was like, no, let's just go ahead and speed it up and then just show you like everything that I'm gonna be doing. So for the first page, which is the inside of the book, I am going to be making it into a pocket page. Now, one of the things that I did, and I think that helped me a lot, is I pulled every single die cut that I've had and figured out what I could use to help me make this book. So right now, what you guys just saw, that was me using a circle die, and I just traced it with a pencil so that it would help me make that little curve on the what's essentially going to be the pocket of the first page. And then I realized that I wanted to stamp a stamp set, and so I left the adhesive in the back, and I'm not going to remove it just yet. I fussy cut one of the little cactus plant, and this flip book is actually going to one of my subscribers. Her name is Sherry, and she is the one that sent me this stamp set. I don't know the name of it, but I'll link it down below. And actually, I don't know the brand, but it's Happy Mail, and that's what I ended up stamping on what's gonna be the pocket. It just says Happy Mail, something Happy Mail. I don't remember, and I don't have it with me because I've already shipped it off to her. So just putting the very thin foam tape that's from Stampin' Up, and I'm just gonna adhere that to the little cactus plant so that it gives a little bit of dimension. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on the first page, as long as it doesn't slip out of my hand. Did you guys just catch that? Silly. Okay, so for this page I'm adding a little butterfly on the top right, but I have also created tags, and you guys will see a lot more as we move on into the video. So originally I had just made that one tag with the little butterfly, and then I was gonna insert that black journaling card that came with the garden party paper kit as well, and just adding this little butterfly die cut that I had, just adding that. So for now, even though it's gonna change towards the end of the video, that is the complete first page. Now you guys are seeing me work a number 2. We're gonna call this one number 2, although you guys see the one with the little log as well. I end up removing that eventually. So moving on to number 4, just gonna put some double tape to adhere that. And you guys know that I change my mind often, right, with the designs of my pages. And so yeah, page number, let me see, from left to right we'll go 1, 2, 3. Number 3 and number 4, which are the last two, are eventually going to be changed a little bit, not a lot, just some things that I honestly didn't like about it. Another leftover piece, that's gonna be my pocket, by the way. That's why you guys see my hand being stuck in there. But another thing that I did, and I think I've said this before, I love fussy cutting images within the paper, because it just honestly gives you an embellishment within itself. So that's what I made with these 3 little jars, and I'm gonna adhere that to the second page. However, my eyeballs must have been sideways because I ended up lifting it and then adjusting it back to be squared away. So putting that there, and then adding another little butterfly to the bottom, because I figured that butterflies go with the garden theme. And as you can see on page number 4, originally I had hearts, and yeah, it was too much. It was just too much. So I ended up putting a little banner on the left side, and then just a few little butterflies to accent that page. And I feel like this turned out so much better, like so much better. Just adhering the little bit of butterflies. I think it's the mama butterfly and then 2 baby ones. And then I also fussy cut a little flower and added that as if it was the button for the banner. Moving on to the back side of the flip book, I'm just finally got it together, right? And I'm gonna put all my bases down first, which I think is what I should have done in the first place, because it was just taking way too long. Putting that one down. That's going to be number 3. And then I think it turned out really well, you guys, for it being my first flip book. I was really proud of myself. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. At the end you'll end up seeing like some paper clips that I added and things like that. So I don't know, hopefully you guys like it. Just let me know in the comments below. I ended up choosing my front and back to be the exact same colors or the same background. So this is just another green one that's gonna match the front. Adding a little bit of a dolly before I glue it down, I guess. And I'm gonna be adding a cute little butterfly on the dolly as well. And then these tags, I ended up using like a huge cactus, and I don't think I showed it to you guys. It might be towards the end of the video, but I ended up using like this cactus tag that was like $1.99. I'm not sure where I got them, but I've had them, so this was a perfect chance to use some of the stuff that I've already had. This video, I honestly did not buy anything for it. Like everything that I had, I already had, you know, like just a good use of scraps and things that are already on your stack. So I fussy cut this little jar, this light jar. Gonna adhere it down, and then I'm gonna add a little flower to the, not a little flower, but a little butterfly. What you guys just saw me doing is trying to, my mat was dirty, so I was trying to remove some of the adhesive that stuck to the other page. That's why I was rubbing it down. So just adding a little bit of that butterfly using the glue pen to help me. And then adding a few more accents to the front pages or to the inside pages. Just adding a little dolly there, a paper dolly. Adding some more adhesive. And that's gonna complete this flip book inside page number 3, I believe. Okay, I'm gonna flip it over, and once again try to work on my back pages so I could be done. Just adding a little bit of butterfly. And this is you guys remember this, right? I did like a gift idea in like a birthday card or something with this. This was just the spare that I had, so I was like, perfect, you know. Once again, using up all my scraps that I've had from even from previous projects. So I'm gonna adhere that down. Right now I'm just making sure that they fold properly, that my scoring was on point. Just trying to make sure it goes there, and then I'm gonna adhere that down right there. Basically I changed the background from a green to a brown, and then back into a green background. That's gonna complete that one. Now I am going to be, there's the cactus tag that you guys see, and now I am bringing a little stamp, and I'm gonna use my blank ink to stamp it just so that the dolly doesn't look too bare. And that is gonna complete that one right there. Adding a little flag. And then off camera, what you guys don't see is that I actually ended up using one of my die cuts that says hugs, and I ended up putting there on top of that little banner that we just did. I'm gonna put some adhesive down and decorate the envelope cover with another scrap piece of paper that I had from that same Bo Bunny Garden Party collection. And for this one, I didn't measure, I just secured it down, and then I'm gonna just fussy cut it all around. Dang, I'm sorry if I'm like talking a lot. I feel like maybe I am, but if you have any questions, just let me know. Making sure it's cut all the way, or actually straight, because I bought everything and sometimes my eyes play tricks on me. Right? Okay, so now we're gonna work on the final one, and this is where I decide to remove that journaling card from the front to the back. And I have also went ahead and made more tags with more of the scrap paper I had from this same collection. So that's going to be pocket 1, and then we're going to move the butterfly to the bottom, and then we're going to add a background to this eat, drink, and be merry. Is it a journaling card? Or just like a, oh, yeah, I think it's a journaling card, or note card. Just using some of that green for the background, and then I'm gonna secure that down. And that is basically going to complete my very first flip book. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. I hope that Sherry liked it. This is a slower version, or slower, so you guys could see each page. And I added a little bit of paper clips, if you guys could see the arrow and then the heart. My pocket is right there because that is where I am going to be adding my letter, and then, which you guys will see in a second, and gonna tuck it in and secure it with the arrow clip that I used on that page. And now I'm just going to close it up and then use some twine to close it up, because I didn't want to put like a, I guess I could have done it, but I honestly didn't think about it. To me, it was just easier to put twine around it and seal it like that. So, showing you once again how cute it is, right? So I'm gonna close that, and then I'm gonna take this. I was showing Michael, actually. I think he was coming over to see what I was doing, and I was showing him how proud I was of my project. But this brown twine or ribbon, I picked it up from Michael's, and I'm just gonna tie that around 3 times. And I try to make a bow, but that didn't work out. You guys know me and bows don't get along, right? So I just ended up tying like a little knot and then trimming the excess of the ribbon off. And to finish up the flip book, I know that many of you, well, some of you may have seen the haul where I hauled these cactus paper clips. And to finish it off, I'm just going to add a giant, well, it's not that giant, but a pretty decent size cactus paper clip to the front, just so that it covers that empty space underneath the HUD section. And that is going to complete our very first flip book, you guys. I hope that you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sorry I'm talking so much. Have a good day.